Okay, so I just finished changing the universal tractor fluid in the torque tube, which feeds the shuttle clutch. So there's the drain plug there. There's another one up here. It's a common sump. And what I put in there was I put Rotella HD universal tractor fluid. Okay, that's got the recommended specs for this type of application. And there's the filler right here. It's just here. And I did finally get a drain plug in the bottom of this sump at the bottom of the fuel tank. Get that in there. And just about to put some fuel in the tank. Okay, a bit of clean flow. Okay, there's no obvious leaks in the tank that I can see. Let's open the valve, takes the fuel down to the filters. Let's see what happens. I can hear the fuel in the tank gurgling, so it's running down. Now, open the vent. Open the top on this one. See if we get anything coming out. That out a bit. Okay, it's filled up. See, look, it's starting to run fuel out of there. Okay, so both filters are full now. The next place we want to get fuel is here, so I could crack it here. Okay, I just want to loosen up these injector nuts. Put some PB Blaster on them. They haven't been opened in forever. Open those up. Okay, and I'm holding the back. The line on the back there is 9/16. This is 3/4. I got those loose. I'm working them back and forth. I'm just trying to make sure they're free on the end of the line for when I go to bleed them. I put a little PB Blaster under them. Work it back and forth. Okay, so the name of the game with these is slow. You know, make sure you're holding it tight, and you know, because it's very easy to twist off one of these lines. You know, so I got 3 of them. The 4th one is quite temperamental. I'm just keeping it wet with that PB Blaster and tapping on it and moving it back and forth slow, and I hope to get that one too. It wouldn't be any fun to twist that one off after getting 3 of them. I finally got that one free. That took me 10 minutes. Just ever so slowly, a little pressure one way, a little pressure the other. And more PB Blaster. And I just worked it until I could get it moving a little bit, and then more PB Blaster, and then now I got it moving free out of the tube. That's the goal. Yeah, like anything, you can easily twist it off if you're not careful. Ask me how I know that one. Okay, I think the lesson you learn in life is the easier you go, the better things go. I think that applies to a lot of stuff, not just injector lines. Sometimes a big hammer though. Yeah, you know, I still like my big hammer once in a while. Okay, I'm just gonna walk around, do a little check of what the status is right now. I got the the battery on charge, because I cranked it over yesterday and drained it down. Of course, there's no alternator and the engine didn't start, so it drew the battery down some, so I got it on charge. The transmission, I'm going to put it in neutral. Transmission's in neutral. We've got an oil pressure gauge hooked up here on the dash. The throttle is set at the slowest. Okay. I've got fuel bled through right as far as the injection pump. We'll see what happens. I've got all the injectors cracked. I had about 2.5 to 3 gallons of diesel fuel in the tank. We've got water and antifreeze in the rad. And we don't have the belt hooked up yet, but to kick it over, that would not hurt anything. You can run it for probably a minute without any cooling, without any circulation. And we got all the electrics hooked up for the intake manifold heater. You saw that video. And we got the starter wired up. We know that works. And we have the key switch working. Yeah, I'm just going to crank it over and see if I can get some fuel to come out these injector lines. I got them all loose here. Hopefully it's not all gummed up and jammed up inside the injection pump. That's what I'm hoping it's not, but it could very well be. It's set this long. We'll see. Okay, so I cranked it over quite a few times. I didn't get any fuel coming out here with them loose. So I tightened them up. You know, I snugged them up a bit. And then I came down and cranked it again, and hopefully maybe something would come through. And so anyway, I bled this again. I got a burp of air out of the top of here. I don't know why, because it came out before straight fuel. But then I took out, there's an inlet strainer on the injection pump. It's the 3/4 square on it. The line goes into it. There's a fitting. Here's the fitting. So that goes like that. And I was worried that maybe that this strainer was plugged, but it looks okay. And let's see down in there, there's fuel sitting in the pump. So I don't know what's happening in the mechanism, but maybe it's just a matter of time to work its way up through. I know that some of these injection pumps have a bleeder screw on the side, and I don't know if this is it right here. I'll have to look it up, but anyway, I guess I'll put this inlet screen back in. It looks fine.